Hello guys, this is Nikki, you also known as Faces Trader, and you're watching the Awesome 10X Live Show. Today is September 15, 2020, and this is your global market update. So if you notice in my Faces Trader, I shared quite a lot of winners. First, that today is a very good day to all the electric vehicles. Congratulations to all the Tesla shareholders. Indeed, you have continued to really hold, and that is a really, really good thing. The volatility is amazing. It was like 80% up in like something like 3 weeks, and then also down 30% in 3 days, and now back to about $420 as we woke up. So some of these shareholders of Tesla are traders, but some of them are actually long-term shareholders. This is an example of what the long-term shareholder who owned I would suggest that he bought something like $200,000 worth, which today would be $20 million. Actually, if he held everything, you could see that this is part of the volatility of Tesla. He made about, I think, in my view, he made about 30x. His cost was 2013, so 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, that would be here at about. But my assumption that would be about $100. So $100 divided by 5 is about $20. So $20 to $40 is about 20 times, and he would have some cost below 20. So between because the cost during 2013 was something like $35 to $100. So his cost would be something in the $60 range. So sakto, 60 times today's price is times 60. Yeah, 60 times your money. Sorry. Yeah, tama. So that's correct. So today, Tesla today is trading at 420. You could see that it was normal for it to drop. That previous support, that previous resistance is the support at 330. Some people got in even at 375, and today it closed at about 420. The battery day for Tesla is on September 22. Will it live up to the hype? Our suggestion is that it will, but whatever really happens on September 22, we would see that there will be some profit takers on the way up, whether they be 475 or even here at about 430 to 440. So it really depends on what your intentions are. Some people are holding their Teslas probably in the next 5 years. Some people are just holding it for the next 5 days. So it's more on the allocation per se. But I would suggest that if you want to take profit, probably take a look at about 430, 440, all the way to 500. Take some profits, but probably hold a little. So you just trail your stops. Now, of course, the electric vehicles was strong all over the world. You can see that Tesla is here. And then let's take a look at some electric vehicles around the world. All-time highs for BYD. So we said at about, actually, for about 48. I remember here at about 48, that was a buy. And then buy more, 57. Rally to a 90, that was a 50% move. Then some taking profits here. This was another buying area at about 70. And then there, it's now 97. It's now trading at $100. BYD is now trading at all-time highs. You could take a look at the weekly. This one, or even the monthly, tells you that BYD company is now trading at 11-year highs. So that 88 mark is actually a breakout area. And that 97 today is a breakout. Now, the electric vehicles is hot all over the world. China, you could see that some of the Chinese picks, let's take a look at Xiaopeng Motors. Oh, wait lang. After 12.11, let's take a look at 175. So 175 is trading at 16.34. We did say at about 15 to 16 that this was a buying area. Those who got in at 12 and buying more at 16, these are continuously good moves. Also, for our gaming pick, Razer. Razer said that they got a digital banking license to also allow some trading of stocks. So wanting to be the Robin Hood of Hong Kong. So we said that 138 was great, good numbers actually. So those who got in at about 150 here, even if it fell down to about 145, should continue to have bought and held. So far 180, but we're seeing still resistance about 196. Nonetheless, we think that it's a long-term move on the way up. So $2-3 would be normal for this. 12.11, 175. So let's take a look at some electric vehicles. Xiaopeng Motor. Xiaopeng Motor, so we've been buying at about, as early as, in my view, we've been buying here at about 21, 22. Buying more here at about 18, 19. And last night, it closed to about 20.5. It even rallied. It even started at 18.50 to more last night. So I think that if you don't have Xiaopeng Motors, this is an electric vehicle of China that is contesting. Elon Musk said that they copied a lot. So the engineers of Tesla, some of them are saying that Xiaopeng Motors copied. Of course, Xiaopeng Motor is the Xiaomi. Take a look at Xiaomi 1810. So it's backed by Xiaomi, Li Jun. So it's okay. I think that in China, they can expand and improve on what Tesla Motors had. So I could see that Xiaopeng also went from 9 to as high as 26. So being a cheaper Tesla can make some money. Xiaopeng Motors is XPEV. A lot of people are seriously in doubt because the IPO of Xiaopeng was 15. But I'd say that the profit taking and the backing of Alibaba makes this a safe bet. So, and of course, you can take a look at the vehicles as well. So the vehicles are very impressive. Alibaba did a great job backing up Xiaopeng Motors. So 19% ownership of Xiaopeng is Alibaba. So GD Auto, Volvo is doing well. Volvo backed up the solid state battery. Coming out on the battery day, we are seeing KCAC, which is a SPAC. This is QuantumScape, backed by Bill Gates. So kaboom, I could see that after a drop from about 24, so from 14 to 24, that was almost a 100% move, no? From about 14 to as high as 26, then you've got a consolidation. So let's take a look at your Fibonacci for KCAC. QuantumScape. QuantumScape looks to have been a buying here at about 1730, and now we're seeing it at 1880. It could move back to 24 if you'll ask me. So this one looks to be a buying area, buy signal there. Yesterday, we've got a lot of wearables also moving up. Let's finish first the electric vehicles. So Workhorse now all-time highs, 16 now at 26, so still going up. Actually, some of the SPACs are stronger. DPHC, the Lordstown Motors, amazing, no? From 9, 10, now it's about 28. In some of the SPACs, DraftKings, I remember just September 2 when Michael Jordan got this, got to be an executive or part of the board of directors, $36. And of course, yesterday, DraftKings went all-time high from about 42, now trading at 48. Yes, that is an all-time high. 36 to 48, that would be 30% up. So outperformers, very strong. The SPACs are very strong. Congratulations to those who have DraftKings. In fact, yesterday, another online bet also moved up. I was wrong here. I sold at about 21. We were buying at about 15. Some of us sold at 20, 21. Yesterday, this rallied to as high as 26, 27. And that said, I think that is a selling area. So if you're still holding your scientific gains, there is a news that this is going to be privatized at about $28 per share. So yeah, so congrats. If you have it, congrats. That is almost 100% move. And of course, from 5 to 28 times 6, that is almost times 6 your money. So very strong movers last night. Let's take a look at some wearables. Copen actually had a webcast last night, and I haven't heard the webcast, but I think they were talking about the Unreal and how Samsung has been using Copen Corp. I'll try to watch the webcast later on. I shared the webcast conference link in my Faces Trader account. My Twitter profile is Faces Trader. Now, that said, we have been buying Copen. You could see that there was I wasn't able to buy at the lows. Actually, I've been buying here about 120, 140, even as high as 160 before. Rallied to about $2, then nice consolidation back to about 125, and it's now closing at 140. So we were buying here at about 125, 130. And it could, I believe, go to 160, back to about 180, $2. And it could even go to $4 in the next few years. So Copen is part of the wearables. Take a look at some wearables. Also, the charts are doing well. HiMax, also strong support. 350, 360, looks to go for again. And of course, there's a lot of winners. A while ago, you mentioned Razer. This one, Futu Holdings, the Robinhood of China. So at about 28, now it's trading at about 32. It could go back to 34. Let's see. Nice consolidation out there. You've also got some Chinese e-commerce. The Chinese Amazon is JD, Jiaotong, $76.59. I want to show you some numbers for perspective. 2012, 7 years ago, the revenues of JD was about $6.7 million. and $6.7 billion. Now it's 8.2. Indeed, that is almost at 10x in just 7 years. And for Xiaotong, I'd say that it is still undervalued at this point in time. June 30, 2020, Xiaotong is just trading at a $100 billion market cap. How much do you want to pay for the Amazon of China? So even if it goes from about 76 all the way to about 69, I'd suggest that these are all buying opportunities and strong growth and strong e-commerce companies, strong margin. For those who aren't aware, Google also invested in Xiaotong at about $40. So that was something that was well publicized. And of course, we like Xiaotong ever since 26 and 32. So buying more is a good thing on your winners. What else? Of course, if you like Xiaotong, you'd also like Pinduoduo. Pinduoduo had a mixed earnings report in its last earnings session. You could see that that was a gap down on the earnings, rallied to 90, and then another support. That was a triple support here at about $80. I'd say that Pinduoduo at 80 to 85 is worth taking a look at. It could go to 70. I'm not saying that I am a genius. Could even go to 70, but I'd say that this is one of the reasons why you want to enter Xiaotong. Xiaotong is also a 3-year company that has listed in the market and also in the e-commerce space. So as long as you believe that Alibaba and Pinduoduo and all these great companies will continue to be shopping online, it means that this sector is strong. We're buying it for the sector strength and for the execution. Execution-wise, Pinduoduo went from about $278 million to $4,330 in 2019. As of 2020, breakneck speed at the $1.7 billion since June 30, 2020 in terms of revenues. So I would say that Pinduoduo has a very huge long runway. So here at about 85 all the way to about 70, any 20% crashes, I'll be happy to buy and have this Pinduoduo. We've been buying Pinduoduo since about $20 last year, 2019. And yeah, 20 to 100 is 500%. That 500% move, I believe, is warranted and will continue to be bought on dips. So kaboom, you could see that this is from $20. It was 18. So we initiated buying at about 19, 20, 21. So average of $20. And kaboom. I think that this 82 area is a support area. And then this 69 area is a support area. So I'll be buying this sector all the way. Now, C Limited, very strong moves. Of course, C Limited is now trading at 147. We were saying to buy 136. It was one of our top buys during the sell-off, 136, 138. And today it's trading at 148. It could go back to 160 and then all-time highs. So I think that the all-time high move for C Limited is probably here at about 194 to about 212, if you're asking me. So maybe this 110 is not going to happen anymore. Very strong support. I do have a huge position in C Limited. There's a lot of companies that we like. Of course, SPAC Attack. Let's take a look at some SPACs. So Gary Cohn is actually one of the latest investors for some SPACs. Gary Cohn. This is also a company that I'm looking at. It's a CNBC Disruptor 50. Mobile gaming company Skills. It's the next market deal from SPAC team that took DraftKings public. So Skills are gonna trade at $3.5 billion. DraftKings, of course, is a competition. DraftKings is the sports betting where Michael Jordan was also the advisor. Now, mobile gaming is led by executives of the same blank check company of DraftKings. Mobile games accounts for about a third of gaming market's total global revenue, a percentage that is about to reach 41% by the end of the year, valuing the total market of about $150 billion by 2025. Skills ranks number 31 on the CNBC Disruptor 50 list. Last year, the company in 2019 grew from $100 million to $400 million. This Skills company touts 40 million registered users, more than 30,000 registered developers, on pace to run 2 billion tournaments until the end of the year. Tournaments are solitaire, mahjong, sports-related mobile titles. It's a game of skill, not luck, so it's skills. And you can get a taste of cash if you are joining the formal tournaments. So formal and informal tournaments. Indeed, I've been watching a lot of Nintendo Super Smash Brothers. They play Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. You can see a lot of it on YouTube. You can make a lot of cash prizes. So we are planning on ready to go public at the end of Q4. The SPAC room is allowing us to go market a little bit faster. And we've got the following partners: Wellington, Fidelity, Franklin Templeton, Newberger Berman, amongst others. CEO Andrew Paradise earlier said on Squawk. I think this is a company that you want to take a look at. There's a lot of companies that went the SPAC route. Of course, Gary Cohn, Goldman Sachs is the latest name to enter the SPAC pool. You want to enter, you want to study the SPACs. So more in the 2020 CNBC Disruptor 50 companies. Snowflake IPO is coming out this September 16. However, from the 75 to 85 price range, the IPO was moved up to $100 to $110 because of strong demand. So why? Why 50% higher? So very hard to enter anymore. Anyway, there's a lot of companies we like a lot. So JD, Pintuoto of Skills. There's a lot of companies to study, and Copen went up. I hope that Xiaopeng, Electric Motor. So there's a lot of really great companies, and I think that US is teaming with a lot of awesome 10x companies, 50%, 60%, 130, 100%, easy. So no comments today. I am surprised. So thank you to all of you who's watching the show, and do hope to see you again tomorrow. Do subscribe to the channel. I will appreciate for you to like so that you could like it, share it, and share it to your friends. Thank you very much. Have an awesome 10x life. Bye-bye.